Welcome back to Supercar, the channel that gives you the unfiltered truth about the world's most anticipated vehicles. The 2025 Dacia Bigster is here, promising incredible value, rugged style, and family-size space. But as with any budget-focused SUV, where exactly did Dacia have to make compromises? We've analyzed the early reports, owner feedback, and expert reviews to bring you the definitive list. The top 10 most common issues with the Bigster and, most importantly, the smart ways you can avoid them or manage your expectations. If you're considering buying this budget disruptor, you need this information. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We deliver the crucial automotive insights you won't find anywhere else. Let's dive in. Issue 1. The 3-star Euro NCAP score. Is Dacia's best value family SUV safe enough for your family? The most alarming headline for the Bigster is its less than stellar 3-star Euro NCAP rating, which is partly inherited from the smaller Duster. This mainly points to a lack of some advanced active safety systems like center airbags and certain pedestrian protection measures. How to manage your expectations on safety tech. While it does have mandatory features like autonomous emergency braking, if top-tier 5-star crash protection is your absolute priority, you might need to look at rivals. For Bigster owners, the key is to be an even more vigilant driver and remember that Dacia's focus is on structural integrity over high-tech assists. Issue 2. Unrefined hybrid powertrain transitions. So, are you ready for a choppy ride? This is honestly the hybrid's biggest personality quirk. The 1.6-liter E-Tech hybrid system is great for economy, but early reviews point to unrefined and noticeable jolts when the system switches between the electric motor and the petrol engine. This happens especially at low speeds or when you're accelerating quickly. How to avoid this? Well, when you're test driving, focus on demanding urban driving. Think stop-start traffic and sudden accelerations. If you go for the hybrid, try to practice a smooth, gentle acceleration style. Oh, and also consider the mild hybrid TCE 130 engine. Its manual gearbox and less complex system bypass this issue entirely, and it might just be a better fit for drivers who want a more predictable feel. Issue 3. Excessive wind and motorway noise. Is your Bigster going to be a screaming banshee on the highway? One of the most immediate signs of Dacia's cost saving is the lack of extensive cabin soundproofing. At motorway speeds, you'll notice significant wind and road noise, which is a pretty common trade-off for its boxy design and lightweight construction. So, how do you avoid wind and motorway noise? Well, this one is a simple compromise, but you can definitely mitigate it. Stick to the smaller 18-inch wheels if possible since, larger alloys often just make road noise worse. For a practical fix, consider investing in a quality set of aftermarket sound-dampening materials for the doors and boot floor, especially if you plan on doing a lot of long-distance driving. Let's talk about issue number 4. Interior material durability and aesthetics. Does that cheap plastic feel like it belongs in a car from a different decade? To hit that incredible price point, Dacia used hard, scratch-prone plastics throughout the cabin. That might lead to long-term wear issues and, honestly, a less premium feel compared to rivals. So, how do you avoid problems with interior materials? Protect your investment. Use affordable solutions like rubber floor mats and boot liners right away, especially if you've got family using the car. And if you're buying a higher trim, it's worth looking into professional ceramic coatings for the interior plastic panels to provide a harder, more scratch-resistant surface over time. Issue 5 is all about the infotainment system lag and those low-res cameras. So the Bigster does give you a 10-inch screen, but does the tech behind it really deliver? While it offers features like wireless CarPlay, owners have reported occasional lag and a sometimes sluggish response from the system. And yeah, the 360-degree camera system, if your model has it, gets some flack for its low resolution. It does the job, but honestly, it's far from crystal clear. Now, how do you avoid these issues? First off, make sure your system software is always up to date, whether that's through your dealer or any over-the-air updates. For the camera, just remember it's there as a guide, not as an HD TV. You should rely on your mirrors first and use the cameras as a backup. Oh, and if you're having lag issues, sometimes just disconnecting the battery for a few minutes can reset the system and clear things up. Issue 6. Let's talk about those limited 4x4 drivetrain options. Thinking of taking your Bigster off-road? Well, there's a bit of a catch. The full four-wheel drive system is only available with one specific engine, the TCE 130 mild hybrid. If you were hoping for that 4x4 capability with the super-efficient full E-Tech hybrid, you're out of luck, because Dacia just doesn't offer that combo. So, here's how to avoid picking the wrong drivetrain. Buyers really have to choose between ultimate economy, which you'll get with the hybrid two-wheel drive, or all-weather capability, which comes with the TCE 130 four-wheel drive. If you need true 4x4 performance, you'll just have to accept the TCE 130 engine. But, honestly, if you live in a city and just occasionally take dirt roads, the two-wheel drive version with a good set of all-season tires will probably be enough for your needs. Issue number 7 is all about overly sensitive driver assist systems. Your Bigster might actually be a bit too enthusiastic when it comes to keeping you safe. Dacia's take on those mandatory driver assist features, like the speed limit warning and lane keeping assist, is, well, described by some people as way too sensitive and even intrusive, with frequent and loud beeping. The good news is, Dacia does have a solution for this. Just like many other Renault platform cars, the Bigster comes with the My Safety Perso button. This handy feature lets you set your preferred settings, for example, turning off that intrusive lane keep assist. Door Woodstoshore Willing Dicky. Bike Queen Bonkanite, Qui B per range per bine. Bobo Bodding. Double body buy. Tap of the button when you start up, your preferences are reactivated. That way, you don't have to dig through a bunch of menu screens every single time you drive. Issue 8, soft suspension and body roll. You'll love the comfort, but will it be a nightmare in the corners? The Bigster is tuned primarily for comfort, which means a softer suspension setup and yeah, more noticeable body roll when taking corners enthusiastically. It's comfortable, but not exactly a canyon carver. How to avoid. This is a characteristic, not a fault, and it really comes down to driving style. Avoid aggressive cornering. Treat the Bigster like the comfortable family cruiser it is. For better handling feel, always check your tire pressures and make sure you have quality tires that complement the car's setup, avoiding cheap, soft sidewall options. Issue 9. Low towing capacity on hybrid models. Need to tow your caravan or a heavy trailer? The hybrid might let you down. If you're planning on towing, the towing capacity on the hybrid model can be quite limited compared to rivals, sometimes rated for only around 750 to 1,000 kilograms. This is common with some hybrid systems where the battery and motor just aren't optimized for heavy loads. How to avoid. If towing is a non-negotiable part of your ownership, you must choose the TCE 130 mild hybrid engine, which typically offers a significantly higher rating. Always check the specific towing limit in your local specification manual before signing the purchase agreement. Issue 10. Potential long-term electronic gremlins. Will the Bigster's low price translate into high repair bills later? Early customer reviews of Dacia's other new models, which share the Bigster's platform, have occasionally reported minor but persistent electrical system quirks. Like temporary loss of power, infotainment freezes, or random warning lights. How to avoid. Since the electronics are shared with Renault, these are often minor software bugs. The best defense is to strictly follow the service schedule and only use official Dacia or Renault dealerships for maintenance, especially during the warranty period. This ensures any software flashes or minor recalls are applied promptly, long before they turn into bigger issues. So, there you have it, the top 10 things to watch out for with the Dacia Bigster 2025. Does this list mean you shouldn't buy one? Absolutely not. The Bigster's incredible value, massive practicality, and smart use of space still make it a market disruptor. The key is to understand its compromises.